Okay. All right. Let's see if you're muted or not, I think. Are you muted? 1 second, please. Oh, we are muted. Okay.
What do I do?
Who's next?
Okay, so we have Nancy and Rex, I believe.
Sure.
Are you guys there?
All right, we're here.
Ready to go?
Pretty close. Rex is gonna set it up here. I chose the repertoire because I thought you guys were in the live situation today. Because
Oh, no, that's not.
Yeah, I'm going to announce that. Right,
You can
right.
do it.
yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
so we're doing 2 circle dances, but we start with Urva Fanka.
So it's good prep. Yeah. So this week we're doing regular. Next week, you can
Yeah,
announce it.
okay. Well, we'll make the announcement after you get going.
Okay.
People here. Yeah. Okay, so Urva Atanas Kolarowski's dance, what they're going to do.
Yeah, he's just getting plugged in here.
Okay, it should be
There we go.
ready to go.
Get up and join in. If
Da so
Okay. Get this a little bit better placed.
What's next?
Next is Horaboreaska.
Everything all right so far?
It's fine. We're doing great.
Okay.
Miss you, Diane.
Next is Moja Dirodika.
Okay,
All right.
I guess that's all there is. There isn't any more in this half.
You're muted.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you guys. That was nice, real nice. I'm sorry you got me mixed up, but next week we're going to be hybrid. It's the first time we're going to be going back to the Weber Center where we've been dancing for many years, and we're going to be Zooming at the same time. And to all of that, I say, we hope.
No, but
We hope.
no.
We hope. It will work. It will work. So we will be Zooming and live dancing. And Anna now has 3 lively dances for us. So, Anna, where art thou?
I gotta find Anna. Oh, there she
Anna.
is. There you
Hey,
go.
everybody.
I do.
Hopefully you're a host
Mute myself.
and can share.
Oh, no, wait. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, bad. Something bad happened. Stop. Cancel. Now, advanced computer audio share. Now,
Yeah.
does that work? Yeah. So now I'm sharing. Okay. So let me make sure that my music is where it needs to be. Okay. The first dance we're going to do is Galyam from Bulgaria. And all these dances are really easy, so everybody can do them.
На корпа видишь ли, агая кутлям галяшли.
Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш кутлия. Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш кутлия.
Шарено миндильче видишь ли, ага го фотам галяшли.
Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш фотай го. Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш фотай го.
Сърмено сукманче видиш ли, ага го ройкам галяшли.
Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш ройкай го. Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш ройкай го.
Лостри кондорки видиш ли, ага ги тропкам галяшли.
Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш тропкай ги. Галям, когда не галям, колко но искаш тропкай ги.
Anna,
Yeah.
lower your screen just a little bit so we see more of the floor and maybe a little
That's
bit more
good.
to your right. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Is that better?
That's better. When you're
Okay,
back,
good. I got a new computer. So
Oh,
the
for
So
you.
the sound may be better, but I didn't have it arranged right.
It's
Okay,
fine.
thank you. I think you pronounce this Ina Duna. That's the way I heard Catherine pronounce it. It's from
Ina Duna.
Ina Duna. Thank you. Ina Duna.
It's like a camel in a duna.
Oh, okay.
Not really. He just.
I know. No way.
Gel oğlum. Haydi. Aldanma. Sen de gel. Gel. Tamam. Şaşma oğlum.
Ay ışığı kıranı dolaşıyor. Ay ışığı kıranı dolaşıyor. İkimiz de sevdalı baban ne karışıyor. İkimiz de sevdalı baban ne karışıyor. Adına doğduğumda gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Alalım inadına. Adına dolandım gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Ananın inadına da babanın inadına. Yaylanı çimenine kuzu yayılır kuzu. Yaylanı çimenine kuzu yayılır kuzu. Sar kolların boynuma seni yavrum oğlum. Sar kolların boynuma seni yavrum kızım. Adına dolandığımda gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Alalım inadına. Adına dolandım gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Ananın inadına da babanın inadına. Belumdaki yapmayı da sıraya katamadım. Belumdaki yapmayı da sıraya katamadım. O domuzun oğluna bir kurşun atamadım. O domuzun oğluna bir kurşun atamadım. Adına dolandığımda gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Alalım inadına. Adına dolandım gel yanıma ben seni alacağım. Ananın inadına da babanın inadına.
And now Lisu 7 from the sort of in Myanmar, China, that area, the Lisu people. And Dee always tells us to go and look up the web, look on the web for Lisu people if you want to see this incredible costumes that they wear. It's pretty amazing. And this goes on forever.
你吃多壮，母你是嘛阿姨你啥？阿子你嘛不？有嘛莫来口嘛？阿面口路啊？明明有你有木炭，敢吃管吃干嘞？那啥有一干嘞？
阿姨你咋听话嘛？听话嘛？
If we,
Yeah.
am I,
Yeah.
if we do an,
No, it's all yours.
same one.
Great set, Anna. That was really nice.
Thank you, lady. Very nice. You always pick fun stuff. Okay, I'm going to make an announcement now about next week is the first week and the only week this month that we are going to be hybrid. We're going to be live at the Weber Center. Now that's on June 23rd. After that, we will be back only Zooming until July 14th, at which time we again will be hybrid, Zooming and Zooming and in the Weber Center. And after the 14th, we intend to be both every night. So next week, both, and then after that, just I got competition here. And after that, okay, so now when we're at the Weber Center next week, please come if you're in the area, but please do not come if you are not fully inoculated. We are going to require that people be fully vaccinated for COVID, okay? And what else? That's it.
So you told them.
And bring masks. We don't know, I don't know, but bring masks. But you must be vaccinated.
You told them where we're going to start, right?
And we're starting the times, they're opening the Weber Center just for us. So, because they've been closing at 8. Yeah. So the class is going to go from 7:45 to 9:45. And you come in the front door.
And bring friends.
And bring friends. All right. So now, Bob and I will do one dance, right?
All right, Mike and Helen, you come on. You probably, well, hopefully you knew it back then. It's an easy couple dance. Here in the South, many of you might remember Mukti Alfasi, passed away way too young, but he was from Dimona in the South, and this is his dance.
Is this good?
Yes.
Am I muted or anything?
You all set.
Am I muted?
You're fine. Wait, you didn't share sound. Hold on. Wait a sec.
Am I going to do that or are you going to?
Let's try to share sound first. Whoops. Okay, it might sound better now. All right, we're good. Here we go. Kan Bidarom. You can do it by yourself.
From the beginning.
It is.
Oh, okay.
הקשיבי ילדה אל השקט, רק הרוח רוגש. הביטי ילדה איך השמש שולחת מבט של אש. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, יבער השמש לעולם. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, תבער השמש לעולם. דופתר קדמון וצחיח, צוק ועמק טרשים, קרקע לא תדשה לא תצמיח, זו ארץ של בראשית. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, תבער השמש לעולם. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, תבער השמש לעולם. רוגע דומם ים המלח, ואור שמש נוצץ בלילה אל מול הירח, שחור ואילם רובץ. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, תבער השמש לעולם. כאן בדרום החם, שקט של אין אדם. כאן בדרום החם, תבער השמש לעולם.
Okay.
Okay, we did our thing. And I think now we're going to go over to Steve. Should we have an announcement? We could take time if anybody has any
Oops. Go on.
announcements that they want to make for upcoming events. If not, we're going to go over to Steve,
Or-
if he's unmuted.
I'm unmuted. I just have to share.
Take your time.
I'm in a hurry. Yeah. Okay. Computer sound. We're almost there, Dee.
Take your time.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Steve. Hello.
Yeah, good to see you all as usual. I'm looking forward to next week. Please, we should remind people, Deet, that even though you are going live, we are going to continue virtually.
Right.
So that people from who aren't near Skokie can still dance with us.
Yes.
And I think we'll talk more about it next week.
Going to be with us.
I'll be there, yeah. On
Yeah.
the big screen. That's right.
Right. And
Okay.
for remote, it will be like usual. A little bit.
Does your brother still live in Chicago, Steve?
No, he lives in he lives in LA, Los Angeles. He hasn't lived in Chicago for decades. Okay, so I picked I picked some dances. I want to go over some that we've done before. And Vicky, you're out there. Anybody, I'm happy to share music with people. So if you let me know what you want, or maybe we can work something out. We've probably done, what would you say, Bob and Dee, we've done in the course of this year and a third?
50. I don't know.
Over 50.
Yeah, I'll have
A lot of dances. Some of them have gone over better than others, but hey, that's the nature of the beast, right? That's how we do things.
Well, we're just experimenting, This
Yeah.
first time we've
But
done
I'll
this.
tell you, the next pandemic, we got this down.
Anyway, so I picked a few dances, old and new, and let's get started. I have a simple dance here. There's a piece of music that I have loved since I first heard it. And I don't know if Vatanas ever taught anything to this. I don't know. It's something that Tale Ognjenovsky, the famous Macedonian clarinet player. He played with the Radio Television Orchestra, and he played with Ensemble Chalgia. He was from Bitola, and he was a clarinet player, but he played many other instruments as well. But he's primarily known for his clarinet playing. And a lot of the recordings that we've danced to over the years, including a lot of Atanasas with clarinet, have had Tale playing on them. But this piece came out on a little 45 way back in the 70s, or I guess that's when I first picked it up. It was called Vlaško Oro. Had nothing to do with the Vlachs in Eastern Serbia, but there were a lot of Vlachs or Aromanians or Aromen living in the area of Bitola, Kruševo, all over the Southern Balkans. and a number of dances that I know that both Christian and Sonia, as well as Theodor and his wife have taught, were Romanian forms of these. But this dance, I always knew the music as Vlaško, and I love the music, but I didn't really quite know what to do with it. But recently I was bumming around the internet and I came across a group of ladies dancing this dance, not calling it Vlaško though, but using this music. They called it Belčiško, Belčiško. So B-E-L-C with a hop check, I with a hop check, I and an S with a hop check, K-O auto. And the town of Belčište is right near Ohrid. So it has a little bit of a city feel to it. It's a very simple dance. It's kind of like a shetnya in a way. Hands are up and we're going to walk to the right. We have slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. So we do that moving forward. Now there's a slight bounce to that. Up, up, quick, quick, slow. Up, up, quick, quick, slow. We turn to face center and we go in, step, quick, quick, slow. So you're going to go in, right, left, right, and then back to the left, side, cross, left, right, left. And it starts again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2. You know, I'm doing the rhythm wrong. It's slow, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, slow, quick, quick. In, step, step. 1, 2, step, cross, step. 1, 2, slow, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, slow, to the middle. 1, 2, close. 1, 2, left, right, left, right, left. I was doing Shetnya, and this is not Shetnya. It's slow, slow, slow, quick, quick. It's called Belčiško. Let me make sure I have it loud enough. I don't think I do. Okay, here we go. Simple dance, beautiful piece of music. Belchishko, Belchishko, Oro. Okay, last week we did a sa, igra sasa, from the town or from the area they call Kosovska Pomoravlje, which is near Gnilane in the south, right on the border with Macedonia. And there are a lot of Albanians living there, but this is a sa, igra sasa, we called it last time. That was the music. This is a sa that is being danced at weddings and by Serbs living down there. I don't know if Albanians are dancing it too, but Serbs are certainly dancing it. And this music is Serbian. And sa or sasa is a kind of chochek, but it's a different rhythm. It's a little bit different rhythm than the chochek according to musicians, but dancers can dance anything to it. I did a sasa or sa from Bujanovac. It's very popular in some areas, but this is a new one that I just picked up at a wedding. I wasn't there. I was watching the wedding, and this is what they were dancing. I'll try to break it down a little better this time. It's a little tricky, but it's just a 6-measure dance. I'm going to start with the left foot. We're going to do left hop, right, left, right. Just that. Left hop, right, hop. Sorry. So we start with left hop, right, hop. And now we're going to do a grapevine step for 6 counts, but use that last one to get yourself ready to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, hop. 1, 2, step, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, hop. 1, 2, step, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, hop. 1, 2, step, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left. 1, 2, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left. 1, 2, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try with music. It's kind of a catchy music, fast. I actually found a tune that I thought will be really fun to try it to, but let's do it to the music we did last time.
Kako ludo nosi ritam taj, a u mom je oku suze sjaj. Svi pevaju, a ja tugu krijem, svi igraju, a ja suze lijem. Igru sa igrala bih ja, dođi ti da igramo svi. Igru sa igrala bih ja, ajde i ti da igramo svi. Kako lepo zvuči pesma ta, a ja nemam mira, nemam sna. Svi pevaju, a ja tugu krijem, svi igraju, a ja suze lijem. Igru sa igrala bih ja, dođi ti da igramo svi. Igru sa igrala bih ja, ajde i ti da igramo svi. Svakog noćas greje sreće plam, a ja nemam ruke kom da dam. Svi pevaju, a ja tugu krijem, svi igraju, a ja suze lijem. Igru sa igrala bih ja, dođi ti da igramo svi. Igru sa igrala bih ja, ajde i ti
How'd we do with that one? Once you get into it, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, it's a living dance. Now I found another music I think you'll all appreciate. Just listen to a little of this. So you recognize that tune. It's from the Midwest. It's not really from the Midwest. It's actually the story behind that song and that dance, Opsa, is that Dick Crum saw it being danced at one of the Tamburitsa extravaganzas. And he chased down the music, and it was actually a Serbian 45 that everybody was trying to get a hold of. The original was being played on a Pittsburgh Serbian station, and just so happens as Dick, he knew the Serbian woman who had the radio program, and he got kind of a scratchy recording. But since then there are groups in Milwaukee who have recorded it and everything. But this time I came across a newer version of a Serbian recording of it called Nishki Sasa. But that's confusing to us because we do another Nishki. Maybe we'll do that again next time, and I'll try that music, even though it has that sa, opsa music to it. So that was Igra Sasa. Now, let's go over from last week, I know Deet liked this, the Staro Kavalsko Oro. Staro Kavalsko, old Kaval dance. And I told you about the story about this, that this is a crossing dance that I put on top of this music because the player, Angela Dimovsky, who played in Petse's group, and he had his own group, and his son played in a group. His son is a very well-known musician too. He told me, "You're the dancer, you know what to do to this. I have no idea what anybody would dance to it." But he's not the only one to have recorded it. Seems to have been a popular arrangement, but it's in a strange 1816. It's a little different. It's sort of a turnaround of the other dance we do in 18 that's very popular is Jove Male Mome or Jovino. But this is now a 2-2-3, 2-2-3, 2-2. So 8 counts where 3 and 6 are longer. You could look at it as like a 2-2-3, which is a 2-2-3, 2-2-3 is a Ruchenitsa type rhythm, and a 2-2-3, 2-2 is an 11 Kopanitsa type thing. But it's easier to think of it as quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So if you count to 8 and you accent 3 and 6, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But sometimes it's easier just to dance it with your feet. Let me go over it. So it is a krsteno, which is a Macedonian word that refers to crossing. A crossing dance takes 5 measures to complete. We have really one step and a little variation as it gets fast. So our basic, we'll start with the weight on the right foot, left foot's free. We're going to do lift, step, swing, right, left. And then we're going to step forward, step, lift, step. Let's just try that again. Lift, step, kick, right, left, lift, step. Now we'll do it on the opposite foot. Lift, step, swing, left, right, front, lift, step, swing, right, left, front, lift, step, swing, lift, step, cross, lift, step, swing, right, left, step, lift, step, cross, lift, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 3 of those. 1, sorry, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third one. 1, 2, swing. And now we're going to do the same step, but travel. We'll do lift, step, lift, rock, back, cross, lift, step. That's our 4th measure. It's the same weight changes as we've been doing in place, but we're traveling. So we have turning to the right, lift, step, lift, left, right, cross, lift, step. Now here's where the change comes. We're not going to lift, we're going to leap. Left, right, left, lift, step, in, lift, step. That's how the dance resolves, like so many of these crossing dances. Let's put together 4 and 5. Lift, step, lift, left, right, left, lift, step, leap, right, left, lift, step, middle, and now we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready to travel? Lift, step, lift, rock, back, cross, lift, step, left, right, left, lift, step, in, lift, step. 1, cross. 2, cross, lift, step. 3, ready to travel? Lift, step, lift, 1, 2, cross. And now, when we do that left, right, left, there's a slight little leap and a little twist. 1, 2, 3, lift, step, front. So I do a little Tosca shake, this little, get those skirts going, guys. Left, right, left, lift, step, front. And when the music gets fast, the hands come down, and we now do lift, step, touch, touch, front, lift, step, touch, touch, cross, lift, step, touch, touch. But here it's regular, lift, step, up, cross, leap, 2, 3, front, lift, step, touch, touch, cross, lift, step, touch, touch, cross, lift, step, touch, touch, cross, travel, lift, step, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, step, 1, 2, 3, hop, step, front, and lift, step, touch, touch, cross. So instead of swing and all that, you're just doing touch, touch. Staro Kowalsko. Let's try to start it right with the music, because it's a short piece of music, but it's nice. Staro Kowalsko Oro, a la Kotansky, Macedonia. You know, so often a music comes on and people dance what they know. They dance the pattern they know. And that's why I chose this 5-measure pattern, because that's common from where Angela comes from. And I assume that that's where the music came from, because he said it was something he played. was that? Were you guys able to follow it? I need some feedback.
It's going to be a nice dance. That's going to be repertoire. We got to keep doing it.
Would it be good to do it one more time?
Sure.
Wouldn't hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any
It's
questions?
It's the transition from the third into the fourth that I'm missing.
Okay, well, let me break it down again a little bit. The third one is with the left foot. Lift, step, lift, 1, 2, cross. Now we turn to face right. Lift, step, front, left, right, cross. Lift, step, and it continues with left, right, left, lift, step, front, lift, step. Then it starts again. If you have, I mean, we could do a whole weekend of just these crossing dances. So many of the dances from Macedonia, the traditional dances, are these 5-measure crossing dances. So that fourth and fifth measure, the fourth measure has the same idea, but it's a different geography, as Michael Ginsberg so lovely said. Lift, step, swing, left, right, cross, lift, step. That's the fourth measure. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the fifth measure, this is where everything changes. We're not doing a lift, we're doing a leap. Leap, step, step, lift, step, front, lift, step. And it resolves with that front, lift, step, and then we're ready to start again. So really the only difference is instead of lift, step, we have leap, step, step, lift, step. That's the end. Let's try the other recording. I have a second recording. I think it might be a little slower. Let's try it though anyway. Maybe not. Apple. D. Okay, was that better, easier?
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure thing. Nema problema. So,
Put name in chat.
I'm sorry, but what was your, John, what were you asking?
I said put name in chat. Put name in chat.
I think he would like you to put the name in the chat.
It's already there.
Okay, it's already there, yeah. Paul's on top of things, John.
I missed it. Sorry.
Well, so I want to move on. I'm staying with Macedonia. I kind of in a Macedonian mood. You guys all love Macedonian too. I want to do a dance. Now, this dance is really more of a song that's popular from as far north as Ohrid down into the Edessa, Voden, Florina region, also very popular in Bitola. The name of the song is Bukite Razvivat. Bukite Razvivat. It means the birch trees are growing. And it's in an 11, and it's often just referred to as Bukite or Oro Bukite. And depending on where you live or who's teaching it or dancing it, there are different versions. Probably the most basic common version is the version from northern Greece today, from around the town of Edessa and Florina, where they do a stankino type dance. They'll dance a 3-measure form for this dance. But recently, Northern Macedonian groups have been including this in their city dances, their Starogradsko, or Starogradski ora, or tanci, old city dances. And when they do it, and I like this form that they're doing, they do the dance, and it's pretty much the same dance as they would do in 3 measures, but they add an extra measure at the beginning. And it becomes a 4-measure dance, and it fits this song or music. And the song again is this thing called Bukite Razvivat. I should probably write it. I'm going to write it for Paul so he doesn't have to struggle with this. So I'm not quite sure what I want to call this version, but
I think I have it, but go ahead, write it anyway.
Where-
Razvivat, right? Razvivat.
Razvivat, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Sometimes they write Razvivat with 2, I don't see it.
Oh, I haven't put it in yet. Okay.
Sometimes now there's a nice form of this dance, and I took this music because I didn't want to take a music that I know Atanas has taught a version of this. I know that I think Kete Ilievsky's taught a version of this, and I went and looked at their versions, and they're different. And this version that I'm going to show you, I believe to be, other than adding a measure at the beginning, it's kind of it's not a choreography. It's a traditional dance, and you can see that this melody is used a lot in northern Greece for this 3-measure dance in 11. The music is in a 11, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. But being a Macedonian dance, we won't be stepping on every yeah, Bukite, thank you. John corrected that. It's Bukite Razvivat. And this is a woman's dance. This is a woman's dance, and often done in a stylized way in these city costumes. So the rhythm is 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. And we're going to go, arms are up here, we're going to go right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the first step. We do that twice. And often there are old films I've seen of these city dances, and the women are dressed in these beautiful long dresses and small vests, and they're almost like a satin. And sometimes they'll look over their left shoulder slightly, like 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step. Now we're going to go slow, cross, back, and then back, back, front. So it's right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep facing right. 1 step, back, back, sort of side, front. Now, as they do this first step, you can also sort of turn your body there. So you face center a little bit, but here you face to the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Side, cross, back, left, side, front. Right, left, left. Turning slightly this way, facing forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the first step. The second step is very simple. The variation starts off the same. Right, left, left. Right, left, left. Same here. 1, 2, 3. Back, touch, bend. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, cross. Step, front, back, back, touch, hold, bend. 1, 2, 3, cross. 2, 2, 3, cross. Step, front, back, back, touch, hold, bend. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, step, touch, hold, bend. So that's the slow part. Any questions? It's pretty simple to follow. It's a city dance. It's not too wild, but what happens is the music gets fast and we have this step that's a little tricky. And if you know the dance Stanchino or some of those dances from that region, you'll recognize this step somewhat. It's stylistically slightly different. The music gets faster and we have kerplunk, bounce, or it's almost 2 bounces. 1, 2, 3, lift step. 1, 2, 3, lift step. Let's do a bunch of those. What we're doing is a little hitch hop. 1, 2. We kind of bounce, bounce. 1, 2, lift, hop, step. 1, 2, step, lift, step. I'm sorry, that's what it is, step, lift, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to do that bounce, bounce almost. Bounce, bounce, step, lift, step. Bounce, bounce, step, lift, step. I almost do a bounce, lift, step. Bounce, lift, step, lift, step. Bounce, lift, step, lift, step. And then we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, lift. So we do this little hitch hop, as Dick Crum called it, before the first step, and you kind of open up. 1, 2, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. So that's where the weight change comes. You bounce 2 times on 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here the rhythm changes. 1, 2, 3, lift. So we change that rhythm on the 4th beat. So slowly. It's bounce, bounce, step, lift, step. Bounce, bounce, step, lift, step. Bounce, step, front, back, left, right, left, lift. Bounce, hop, step, lift. Bounce and step, lift. Bounce, step, step, cross, left, right, left, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop, hop, step, lift, step. Hop, step, front, back. 1, 2, 3, lift. Hop, hop, step, lift. Hop, hop, step, lift. Hop, step, front, back. Left, right, left, lift. Bounce, bounce, step, lift. Bounce, bounce, step, lift. Bounce, step, front, back. Left, right, left, lift. How are we doing with that? That's a tricky step. I'll probably have to break it down again, but let's dance it once from the beginning with the music.
Yeah.
Till that step.
Yes.
It's pretty easy.
No, I'm hot.
That little step is a little tricky, but we'll get it. Just want to make sure I have my music. And I actually had Jesse cut this so it's nice for me. I wanted to use a different music. So this is a music that I don't think anybody has. So that last step is a little tricky, huh?
That kind of looks like the Bukite Kete truck, but it may be a little different. I'll have to look at the video at some point.
Yeah, I haven't seen his. But this is really something that that second part we'll go over a little bit more next week. Let's take
Not next week.
not next week.
Why not?
Because next week we're going to be live.
And we're doing
And Steve is not
a
doing
different kind of
the-
repertoire.
It'll be
Little bit.
simpler stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it in 2 weeks. We'll go over it again. I just wanted to break the ice on that one. You know what? I have something I actually asked Paul to send me the music for, because I was in touch today with Alexander David. He's doing classes on Thursday nights in line dancing in Santa Monica. And I was thinking about him, and I had a shirt on actually today all day. I took it off, but it's this is a shirt that I got in Florida when I taught together with Mihai. The last time I think I saw Mihai, we were teaching at the annual Florida thing, and wow, boy, it was so funny. I have to, while I grab my breath, I have to share this story because the organizer had booked a flight for me to save some money. And it happened to be on a day that we had a pretty bad snowstorm here. We had probably about 14, 15 inches, and there was no way I was going to get out. And the flight that I was scheduled on was one of the only flights that went out that day. And I couldn't get to the airport. I couldn't even get out of my driveway and get a taxi, and that would have been would have cost probably about $200. Anyway, I was able to cancel my flight, and then we went to try to get a backup flight, and oh my God, it was practically impossible. But the organizer got something not to Orlando, but to another city, and some people picked me up there and drove me to Orlando, and I got there in plenty of time. He had booked me a day early. But I got there in plenty of time, and Mihai, who's living in San Francisco, no, in Los Angeles, Mihai mixed up his flight time, and he was late for his flight. You know, California didn't have any snow, and ultimately he had to fly all the way to Miami, rent a car, and drive up. And he came in about Saturday afternoon. It started Friday night, but he came in Saturday afternoon. But anyway, I remembered, I was just thinking about Mihai and Alexandru and the shenanigans. And just when I first met Mihai, I was very young, and he was young too. And it was at a Kolo festival, probably 1968, 1969 in San Francisco. And Tom Bazigian, Atanas, and Ruby Vucetic were, Ruby was a dance teacher in LA, brought this young Romanian up with him. He wasn't scheduled to teach or anything, but at the Thursday night party, the Thanksgiving night party, they kind of brought him up and put a music on, and he danced this dance, and he did Sarina de la Abrut, and everyone just loved him, and the girls were smitten, you know, the younger people were smitten with his good looks and his marvelous dancing style. On that same record, on the other side, he did a dance, this was Norok Records, I think. He did a dance called De Alungul, Jocul de Alungul. And De Alungul is a very, very common dance in Transylvania, part of the Romanian dance cycle. Usually there's a feceriasca, a men's dance in the beginning, and then the first of the couple dances is this De Alungul. And every Transylvanian village has a different form of doing De Alungul. Then it goes into something called Invertita, and then it ends with Hatsegana. That seems to be the dance cycle. It's a little bit like the Hungarians that will do Legenyes or will do Shuru Tempo, followed by Lashu, which is the equivalent of the De Alungul, which is a walking dance as in Lungo, and then they go into the slower couple dance and the faster couple dance. And I hadn't danced this dance for years and I couldn't find the music. And so Paul sent me 2 versions of it. I don't know, do you guys still dance De Lungo?
Which one, the couple or the?
No, the line.
Not much. Not much.
Yes.
We don't dance it that much.
We do Jacques, the Lungo.
The circle version.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through it in 30 seconds. Excuse me?
It might not be the same one.
It is. It's Imihai's. It starts like this. We do chasse, step, cross, step, step, cross. Chasse, step, cross, back, side, front. Chasse, step, cross, back, side, front. Chasse, step. That's the first step. The second step is 2 chasse. Chasse, step, cross, chasse, step, cross, brush, rond de jambe, back, walk, 2, 3. Chasse, step, kick left, around, and then we go to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, front and close. Front and step, step, touch, step, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Touch, step, touch, step, touch. Yada da da da da da da da da. That's how it goes. Yada da da dum dum dum dum dum. We do rock, rocks, close, step, touch, and we repeat that. Walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rocking step, front, touch, back, touch, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the rocking step, rocking close, front, touch, and then we do the whole dance from the beginning. It's not traditional, but the steps are traditional. The dance is not a circle dance, it's a couple dance. But we're going to do it as a circle for me because I like this music and I felt like doing it. So let's do Joco de Alungo or de Alungo. funny. That's such a fun dance.
Yes.
That was, I saw them performing that in Romania and it was amazing. Something like that, one of them, yeah.
Sonny Blowin taught us the couple dance.
Yeah, Sunny taught one that she learned from Theodore Vasilescu. That's
Yeah.
one with the da da da da da da da da da da. It's beautiful also.
Yeah.
And I think you taught it in St. Louis once.
I taught one too, and I'm thinking I'm going to do another one when that some really cool ones from. I have some really nice ones that I've learned too.
I'm with you. I like the music that you used.
Yeah, that's a nice. It's an oldie but goldie. You know, I learned that in probably in 1968 or 69, I think.
Well, I know we did it last year before the pandemic.
Wonderful. So I promised someone I would do this again tonight. Ach naro naro, the modern Armenian. And does anybody want to teach a couple more later, or should I just?
Either way, however the spirit moves you.
Well, I don't want to hog everything. Next week, though, we're going to let the people in the house.
That's right. You're going to be doing less next week, so you could do more this week.
All right, whatever. Here we go. Ach naro naro.
Tank da vertank, ay naro naro naro. Tank da vertank, unai pestek mahortik. Tank dure bat, unai pestek mahortik. Tank dure bat, ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Intagima satsuna, keler tank jurma tank. Intagima satsuna, keler tank jurma tank. Esor mertun harsnika, hars khorot nakshuna. Esor mertun harsnika, hars khorot nakshuna. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Ach naro naro naro, ay naro naro naro. Kotansky-ga, akin nășat starasca. Geri nici Tsarski-ga, akin nășat starasca. Mărța cu kin căsaza, îmi harsnare siruna. Mărța cu kin căsaza, îmi harsnare siruna. Ah naro naro naro, ai naro naro naro. Ah naro naro naro, ai naro naro naro. Ah naro naro naro, ai naro naro naro. Ah naro naro naro, ai naro naro naro.
Yeah. How many of you were alive in the 60s?
That should I, at the end, that should I, yeah.
For sure. At the end or?
Yeah, before the last dance, so when you're all done. When you're all done. Or you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, I got it right here. But we'll wait.
Yeah.
Steve, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, it's Kathy Molga.
Hi, Kathy Molga.
Hi, Steve. I've got a question. The question is about the hands in that last dance you did.
Yeah.
Use of the arms.
I can't remember. I don't think she taught it with a finger hold. I think they just hold hands and
They hold hands, but do they go, like when you're doing the swivel part, it is a back and forth over the chest?
yeah. It's one of those, it's not a back and forth so much as a more to the right, more to the middle, you know?
Okay.
More, it's not far to the, it's right.
As of 2021, there's no more holding hands.
Excuse me? Okay, yeah. But Kathy, it moves to the right. That's my left, but you're right. And then it comes back more or less to a neutral center position. Don't get it going to the left too much. So let me just show that. Here it swings back, front, back, front, cross, cross. I mean, it does go slightly, it goes left, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't go as radically left as it goes radically right. But it does go over, it does cross the midline.
Okay, and then when you're doing the second part of the dance, when you're doing kind of like the Turkish part where you're going up, down, up, up, are you holding your hands to your side? Are you holding your hands down?
They're down and close.
Down and close. Okay, got it.
And they call that kochari. Kochari is an interesting name because the Ponts use it, the Turks use it, the Kurds use it, the Armenians use it. You know, it's an old word. It's even used in Assyrian, I think. So it's probably one of these words that existed before these. I mean, the dance name is probably older than all the. It's an old dance name because it's used by so many different languages. Does
it mean the same thing, like ankle?
It means ankle, yeah. That's what it.
But it doesn't mean the same thing in all those languages.
Yeah, I think so. That's how most people translate it. But I'll tell you, Paul, if you were to ask the Joe Blow on the street, even who's dancing, and he probably wouldn't know the meaning of it. It'd just be the name. I think it's kind of lost its name. But I mean, the Greeks. I know maybe John knows something about the name, but I know it to mean ankle bone, or some kind.
I said I asked the Assyrians who could not translate it for me.
Yeah, but they use the term, right?
Okay, Steve, one more question. Do you have dance notes for that one?
For Achnaro? I was having a talk about that today with Paul Collins. I gave some notes out, but I don't think they're very clear. I think I should write it out. I think I'll write it out.
Okay, because I definitely want to see this on YouTube so I can reteach it.
I think it is on YouTube from England.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Kathy, I'll have to find the link. It's not an easy link to find. Somehow I think there is a link of it on YouTube, not with me dancing, but with a group of English housewives. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. I mean, stylistically, they're not. It's not Delilah who I learned it from. Delilah Heath is the originator of the dance, and she's an Armenian living in London and married to a non-Armenian. And after this singer, Andre was his name, who sang in the Eurovision, she decided to, since he had placed in the Eurovision Song Contest, that she would, her kids said, "Mom, you put Armenia on the map." Anyway.
Yeah, it's a great dance. Thanks, Steve.
Nina just found 2 versions on YouTube.
Really? There you go.
Well, I hope that Deet and Bob will put a 3rd version on with Steve doing it, since we've recorded it already, you know?
Okay.
That'd be nice.
I just finally caught up and put 4 YouTubes out there. We're caught up. So you will see it next week.
Yay.
All right.
There you go. Thank you.
There you go. Okay, so I probably almost talked my way into.
Let me mention that. By the way, just for those of you that don't go to our site, there were 990 views of our YouTubes over the past 28 days. 990. So if you haven't gone out to Olshan One or the YouTube channel, all of Steve's videos are out there, and I'm starting to put all the names in. And so, yeah, check it out.
I'm sure there are plenty of mistakes. So, all right.
Recorded for posterity.
So here we go. This one's for Bob.
Što si toliko zamisleno, kraj jezero, besten šetaš, kaži da li nekoj čekaš, ili srce nekoj ti otkradna, teško da go zaboraviš, ili srce nekoj ti otkradna, teško da go zaboraviš.
Ne me prašaj, mome mlado, mačno mi je da ti kažam, ja si imam mome lično, drugim čeko drugo mesto, ljubov si dadov me srekni befme, samo jedno leto, ljubov si dadov me srekni befme, samo jedno leto.
Dojde vreme Sizanina, kraj vodite me ostavi, da me mača spomenite, srce tlejat ne se brišat, samo dojdi momče, vrati mi se, čekam kraj jezero, samo dojdi mi bre, vrati mi se, čekam kraj jezero.
And this one's for Dee.
Dekati e tinke mori koi donon te
Okay, let's go with Večeraj rado čukanoto. Is that good?
Sure.
Okay. Well, thank you all. And thank you, Deet, for having that one, digging that one out again.
That was nice. What a duet. The two of you were on. You look beautiful, perfectly in sync. It was great. What do you guys think?
Oh, you were talking about Deet and me, not just me, two of me. So that's how I feel. I see myself there, two of me there. So who's next?
Not me.
I think, are we coming close?
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. Let's do Lesno.
Wait, I just want to remind people that next week we'll be starting.
I put it on you.
I just want to remind people that next week we'll be starting at 7:45. Don't forget, 7:45 to 9:45, because we will be live and Zooming.
And again, can I just remind people, if anyone is interested in going to Albania, Greece, and Macedonia, it's one trip at the end of September, September 25th, or to Hungary, October 9th. We'd love to have you join us. Or is it October 12th? I have to check. It's right after that, though. Anyway, we'll be in Hungary, and we're going. We're going to get there. Susie told me that earlier this week, there was only one new case of COVID in all of Albania.
Wow.
So that's good.
That's great.
Considering that there's still probably 20,000 new cases every day here. Anyway, things are opening up over there.
Does John have a lesson for us on the harmonica? What do you think? Should we do that?
John doesn't want to play a lesno, does he? Whatever
John,
you want.
Yourself.
He was going to play it on the Jaws harp, right?
Yeah, the Jaws harp. Yeah, that's even better. Whatever.
Do you want to, John?
You got to unmute or we won't hear you, unless you're doing a silent bravo or something.
Well, I have a kazoo. No.
Funny.
I'll do the harmonica then.
All right, everybody get up for the last dance. Put on your cameras. Zoom now allows me to turn your cameras on, so whether you're... I'm kidding.
I think Steve was going to do something, say something else.
Okay. Steve, were you going to say something else before?
No, that I love you all, and you're wonderful people, and I want you to stay that way.
Okay, you want to lead us, Steve? Why don't you start the lesno, okay?
I'll start the lesno, okay. Let's go, lesno.
I won't do the Japanese one this time.
Yeah, please don't. Bravo.
There, I think we got everybody, hopefully.
Thank you, John.
John, that was great. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to if you watch the recording, the only person that wasn't on was John, unfortunately. Sorry, John, but you will. But we heard you the whole time. That was wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, you can't. Thing is that you can't even see my harmonica when I'm playing, even if I had shaved my mustache because my hands are here. You know?
So is anybody on that's new, first time? If you are, you could introduce yourselves, turn your camera on. Michael, you've been here before. You could wait.
Maybe they have special harmonicas for mustaches.
Probably are. Yes.
Have you investigated?
Big ones.
No, actually, the mustache is not the problem. It's my hands, but I get different tone with the hands. So.
I keep thinking when you inhale or something, some hair is going to go into one of those holes.
Well,
not so far.
I see somebody new. His name is Bob Tech.
Bob Tech.
Bob Tech, yeah.
Bob Tech, yeah.
St. Louis types, you know. We didn't have as many St. Louis people tonight as usual. Rex and Nancy are on. I think, was anybody else on from St. Louis?
No,
I don't think so.
I was looking for Marvin because I wanted some feedback about how many A's were in Las Vivat. I know it gets often spelled double A in Macedonian, but I don't know if there's any rule about that. And, well, I don't know. I don't even know if Marvin can write.
Hi, Patty, by the way.
Marvin writes in Macedonian.
I know. I'm kidding.
Oh, you really did? Oh, I didn't know you.
Well, but you know, he's I don't know how much he knows of the quote official, rendering of Macedonian. He's from a dialect area himself, and actually, there's more similarities between Bulgarian and his dialect than Bulgarian and standard Macedonian.
And he's from a dialect in the Midwest too.
Oh yes, on top of that, he's from a Midwest dialect. So. But he ain't here tonight, so.
All right,
I sent him 2 articles today. Maybe he's in bed reading them.
Yes. Well, he did post something on Facebook, a nice costume picture.
Hi, Gary.
But I think he has a life outside of folk dancing too, possibly.
There's a few people.
I'm just going to say this, Vicky Mayhew, check the chat. I sent you a direct message regarding your request. And
Vicky's still here?
She's still on.
Oh, yeah, she is. Okay.
I don't know, but
Sometimes they don't show themselves.
no, that's okay. Sometimes people forget to look in the chat, and I miss direct messages too. I have to go back and.
I think Vicky usually zooms in the nude, so she's always.
Yeah.
Well, she lives.
But it was the other one?
Lives in San Diego, right? You know, where the weather's perfect. So I always only see her name. So
He's just shy.
Yeah, please, and I know that Deet, you want me to do next week less and some simpler things. I know. So,
Yeah.
But if people have requests, and so the week after that, are we going to be in the center again or back here?
Here.
For 4 weeks after.
Until the 14th.
Till
Okay.
July 14th.
And then we'll see.
Then I have to fly out every week.
yeah.
Yeah. We're expecting you live.
Use a broom.
Right.
Patty, nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, nice. I was hoping some champagne people, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Mike and Hell, I forgot that it's late for them, so they didn't stay for the second half. Yeah.
Late?
They're-
Well, look, I still have light out in my sky, and it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but you're in the
Kathy Mulga, are you still there?
Up by the Arctic Circle there in Winnipeg.
West, yeah.
Schick
Further
mir
north
bitte,
is
schick mir
Sunset
bitte
City.
deine E-Mail-Adresse, ja?
Ich habe es dir geschickt, jetzt gerade.
Ja? Ah, danke, sehe ich. Ja, danke dir.
Bitte, bitte.
What are you thinking?
Sounds
German.
German. Yeah.
German. German of support.
Where are your papers?
Must have been very high German. I learned the Low German. Did.
Well, that's what, Yiddish is actually Middle German, right? Sort of, pretty much.
Yiddish is a dialect of German for sure.
Well, it's Middle
There's so
German,
many
but
German words.
There are a lot of local words. If it's Polish, there are a lot of Polish words. If it's
in it too.
It's a lot of wherever they were at the time, speaking German and picking up.
Well, you know what? There are a lot of English words in Muncie, where I used to have a store, and it's the second largest Orthodox and Hasidic community in North America after Brooklyn.
You got a store in Muncie, Indiana?
No, Muncie is it's actually spelled Monsey.
Oh, Muncie. Okay.
Muncie. We say Muncie, but
Well, that's English in Yiddish, like no gutnik.
What was your store?
it was a used furniture antique store.
Oh, that's right. You were used furniture.
Used antiques?
Yeah.
Well, no, the idea was to get into houses before, right, and buy their furniture,
Buy their stuff. Yeah.
all sellable, and hope that, you'd find treasures.
Didn't Ellie and Dove Buck do that too? Weren't they?
No, Ellie was into high-end antiques, especially
High-end antiques. Okay.
Well, he bought, he really was big on instruments, not musical instruments, but old scientific instruments. And at the end, a lot of times, movies would rent stuff from him. Dove was into restore, or had a violin restoration.
Restoration, right? Yeah.
So anyway, best I understand, Yiddish branched off from other German in the Middle German period.
Yeah, right.
But from dialects around the Rhineland-Pfalz, Palatinate.
With Hebrew mixed in.
Well, with Hebrew for sure.
And then as they moved further east, a lot of Polish and Russian.
They picked up all kinds of stuff.
And even there was a rabbi that used to come into my store a lot. He was crazy. He used to tell me stories about picking up hookers in Budapest. He was a rabbi, but I guess they have.
He was trying to save them.
Yeah, right.
Or he slipped.
Save them for Moses.
He was reformed.
Deformed, right?
There's
maybe informed.
I stumbled over something on YouTube looking for something else. There's a whole lot of little stuff about German related things, like German words in English but more curious is English words in German that mean something else in German. But yeah. But anyway, there was also a couple of YouTube things comparing Yiddish with Standard German. Might be of interest to somebody. I don't know.
But Yiddish also has different accents depending on where you lived and.
Sean Shane.
Well,
there's a Litvak. There's Litvak. And I always forget which say Sean and which say Shane. None of them say Schön. So,
Galicianers.
Galicianer and Litvak.
Has an S sound.
But there's some words in Yiddish that are like in Schweizerdeutsch, in Swiss German, where they pronounce the EI as an E, and they switch it around, even though it's written as like Paarweise in German is couples, in the way of the couples, and it's the second part of the word is WEISE. But when you go to Switzerland, everyone says Parvis. So they often switch that around. There are a lot of words where that happened. And that happens in Yiddish and some words too.
Yeah,
And
I
it
think
is
it,
like Kugel and Kegel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kugel would be German, you know.
Google Litvak
Rock.
and Kegel is Galicianer.
Galicianer.
so what do they
No.
speak in Winnipeg? Litvak or Galiciano?
It depends who you.
There's
My
a-
husband's Galicianer. I'm Litvak. You know.
Okay, so here's my question: do the Yiddish speakers in Canada, do they end a sentence with a or e?
Hey.
Hey.
A.
Eh? Eh?
All right.
Oh, it's a double eh. Eh?
Eh? Yes. Eh.
It depends if they have a Yiddish accent, eh?
Mean I don't.
Hey. Hey.
Well, I think Swiss German, and I think
Speaking
at
of
least
German,
they have that e like mein Bruder.
Yeah.
And don't you say mean for mine a lot in Yiddish too? Like for my something.
Mayday, mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We are sinking. We're sinking.
What are you
Thinking about?
thinking about?
Hey, have you seen, Bob, have you seen that other one, the other Berlitz one, or the similar one where this Dutch family gets into a car?
Oh, you got it?
Play it for us, Steve.
Play it for us?
You know what?
That was a good one.
I have to find it. It's on YouTube. It's hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. And then I
Since
don't know.
we're sharing anyway.
Well, what I'll probably do is just send Bob the link and you can play it.
Yeah.
Or Paul. Paul got on pretty quick with his share.
Everybody share? Should I just change it? I could change it so everybody could share if people want to.
I just don't know how to share that.
Share right now.
Just hit share.
It's
you
share.
have to click another button on the checkbox to show you share sound when you're showing a video.
You need to optimize video if you're sharing it.
If you click optimize video, that will also do the sound.
Who do I send it to?
You can
The
send
link?
it if you want, or just share. Just share your screen.
Share it yourself.
Oh, no, it's on YouTube. I have it now.
That's what I did. I shared it from YouTube.
So share screen and optimize.
You do click the basic,
Share,
Steve.
don't go to basic.
Steve, you click basic,
No,
and then on the lower left-hand side, there's two buttons.
oh, well, see, I'm on a different page. How do I get my page on there?
You
could also,
go ahead, Bob.
Just send it to me because he's on Apple. Do you know on Apple how to do it? I know how to do it on a non-Apple.
I'm going to send it to you.
That's fine. Paul, if you know how to do it on an Apple, tell him.
So maybe I was going to say, there was I don't know, some years ago at the University of Chicago, a Yiddish film festival. They showed about 10 films. I don't remember the titles of it. Well, there was the Dybbuk and stuff like that, but I mean, there was some. There was one with a kind of a class discrimination thing between basically people speaking some East European version of Yiddish, and they were the peasants, kind of, and were looked down upon by
German Jews.
German Jews, but the German Jews were speaking Yiddish too, but it was considered more refined, I guess.
They consider themselves more refined.
Yeah.
Did you email it?
I did, Bob, and you guys are probably going to never let me back on after you see this.
Well, let me ask.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bad language?
Stop the recording.
It's a banned commercial, but you'll love it.
We have virgin ears. We can't hear it.
BAND or BANNED?
Yeah, they may throw us off Zoom.
Get it yet?
Recording. Okay, here we go. We can start it again afterwards.